Hello grade 2s, today is Monday and we are on our last week of school. So today will be our last Monday math lesson and we're going to keep working with shapes. Now, in your package I have a few pages that you will need today and you will need to do some cutting out. So I will have you press pause and cut out until you're ready and then jump back in when you have your shapes cut out. So the first page is where we have 3 triangles at the top. So what I'd like you to do is get this page and I just want you to cut out the 3 triangles at the top. Do you see where this line is? Don't cut any of these out. I just want you to cut out the top 3, okay? So press pause and cut out those top 3. Okay, now that you have your 3 triangles cut out, we are going to figure out how we can fit these 3 triangles together into each of the shapes on the bottom of the page. So we're going to start with this big triangle here. So what I want you to do is play around with the smaller triangles to see how you could fit them in that big triangle so that all 3 fit inside. Okay? So press pause if you need to until you can get all 3 of them to fit inside, okay? Okay, so I'm assuming I've got them all fit in, and I will show you. It'll be a little bit hard to see mine. Whoops, I just dropped mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I fit them up here. So I put the bottom one like this in the triangle, okay? So it went across there. So I want you to remove one piece at a time and draw a line to show where that went. Then I had another one up on its angle like this. So I'm going to remove that one and draw a line. And the last one I don't need to remove because now it's already outlined. Okay, so now we can see where the 3 triangles go in to make this shape. And this is what we're going to be doing more of today, where you're going to get them to fit in and then remove one at a time and draw a dotted or a line straight across to show how the shapes fit in. You're going to use your 3 triangles again, and let's see if you can get them to fit into the rectangle, okay? So press pause until you've got them fitting in to the rectangle, okay? And I'm going to draw my rectangle up here. Okay, so if you're not done, press pause. So the first is I'm going to take my biggest triangle and I'm going to put it facing down like this. Okay, so I'm going to remove that and I would outline where it goes. And sorry, my line's not very straight there. It goes straight up in. Okay, and that actually caused me to see all 3. So I actually had to remove 1. If you did 1 at a time, you'd remove this, draw the line. Remove this, draw the line. Okay? So the idea is you remove 1 at a time and draw the line so you can see how the 3 fit in. What about the next one is a parallelogram that is shaped like this. Okay? So press pause and see if you can get all 3 of your triangles to fit in the parallelogram, okay? So I want you to try that there. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to have 1 in this corner, so I'm going to remove it. Okay, so it makes that shape. And then I'm going to remove the other triangle that makes that one, and then the big one went all the way down, okay? And you have 1 more I would like you to do is play around with the triangles to get to fit our last shape down there, okay? So press pause and do that last one. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to have this page right here, and you are going to cut out all the shapes labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, on the top. Don't cut out the bottom, just cut out the ones along the top, okay? So press pause till you have those cut out. Okay, Now I have all of mine cut out in blue. Okay. And what we are going to do is you're going to figure out what shapes, two shapes go together to make each of these. So which shapes go together to make that? So can you find the two that go together for that? Okay, so we could use D that makes our square. And then what else would go with it? We could use our quarter circle, our B. So D and B together make that shape. What about this one over here? What do you think? Press pause and see if you can figure out which ones go here. Well, you figured it out. You could put C along the bottom and you could put D at the top. Perfect. Okay. Now, I would like you to try this one down here. Press pause until you've got it. Okay, I hope you've done this one. You could put A right here and then put your quarter circle, B, right there. Perfect. And then our very last one is over here. What do you think goes here? Right, we could put the big triangle up here. Okay, and then we can put our smaller triangle down below. So shapes can be made up of two shapes together, okay? And when you are doing your workbook today, that is what exercise 62 is. Here's the different shapes, and you're going to tell me which two go together to make the shape. You're going to write the name there, and then do a dotted line to show me the two different shapes on each of these figures, okay? The other thing that you're going to do is exercise 63. And we have learned that shapes can be made up of curved faces or lines or straight or flat faces and lines. So I want us to think about if we could make a shape with, I want us to think about if we could make a shape with 3 straight lines and 2 curved lines. Okay? So I'm going to do a straight here, I'm going to do a curve, I'm going to do a straight here, and I'm going to do a curve. Okay? Oh, what did I need? I needed one more straight one. I forgot. So one more straight line, and then I'm going to do curve. And there's a new shape. And exercise 63 is going to do this, where they're going to tell you how many straight lines you could use and how many curved, and you get to make your own shape using straight and curved lines. Get your ruler out, and you can do that for exercise 63. Okay, so have fun today. You're going to do exercise 62 and exercise 63. See you tomorrow.